Don't we just love blueberries? They're not only so delicious, but they're such a great antioxidant. What if I told you that there's a superfood out there that makes this bowl of blueberries an antioxidant wimp? We're going to talk all about that today. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'll tell you what, I know I always say I'm excited about videos, but this one, I'm over the moon. I am so thrilled to be sharing this information with you, and I think you're really going to love it. If you're new here, welcome in. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you'll consider subscribing while you're here, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Today we're going to be talking about the mighty Chaga Mushroom, and you're probably wondering, what the heck is that? This is a chunk of a chaga mushroom. This right here is a full chaga mushroom. Actually, it's a half. You're going to be so glad to meet this mushroom and add its extraordinary health benefits to your lifestyle. When we're talking about antioxidant foods, and let's stop for a minute and talk about antioxidants and free radicals. Free radicals are those party crashers that get into your body and make a mess. They spill red wine on the carpet, break your dishes, and pretty much just trash your party. Antioxidants are what keeps those free radicals at bay. So when you think of an antioxidant, think of them as the bouncers that keep the free radicals away from your body. And those free radicals, if left unchecked, make a mess of everything from your skin to the way your body functions. When we talk about antioxidant foods, and we want to make sure that we have lots of them in our diet, because those are going to really help our body function the very best. The way that antioxidant foods are measured is through the ORAC value. ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorption capacity. When you're looking at an antioxidant food, you're going to really want to know what the ORAC value is. This bowl of blueberries was domestically grown. It has an ORAC value of 4,600. If these were wild blueberries, the ORAC value would be 9,600. We have a value from blueberries, a maximum of 9,600. This humble little chaga mushroom, 146,000 on the ORAC scale. That is a multiple of more than 15 of what the most potent antioxidant blueberries provide. If you haven't heard of chaga mushrooms, that's okay. Most people haven't. What you're going to learn today is everything that's really important about chaga mushrooms, and then you're going to be the cool kid, because as people start catching on over the coming months, and it's going to be huge, you're going to know all the great information. For centuries, people in Eastern Europe have been drinking chaga tea from the chaga mushrooms for its extraordinary health benefits. Indigenous Siberians harvested the wild chaga mushroom and put it in soups and stews to boost their immune system and increase their endurance. In addition, currently Siberians who consume chaga tea are shown to have lower rates of cancer. Now, where does the chaga mushroom come from? They actually grow on birch trees. If you were walking through a birch forest, you might mistake the chaga mushroom for a clump of dirt or some kind of weird growth on the tree, but actually, it's one of the most powerful superfoods on the planet. I have done a ton of research on the chaga mushroom, and there's so much good information available that you can access on the web. WebMD has shown that there are several substances in the chaga mushroom that can actually prevent cancer and slow the growth of tumors. One of the standout ingredients in the chaga mushroom is beta-D-glucan, and that can really help balance out your immune system. Other ingredients are polysaccharides, phytosterols, and triterpenes. All of these really benefit your system to promote good health. Studies show that chaga tea can promote lower cholesterol, lower blood sugar, and lower blood pressure. So you can see that the chaga mushroom is a very, very powerful antioxidant. It gives your immune system a boost. It has anti-inflammatory benefit, promotes heart health and skin health. Truly, there's almost nothing this humble little mushroom can't do. And doesn't it look like something that you would ask the kids to leave out on the porch? Here is what is so wonderful about the chaga mushroom, and I know that it looks like something strange and otherworldly, but it really is such a wonderful, healthful ingredient that is so easy and so affordable to add to your daily routine. One of the really cool ingredients that my skincare lovers will recognize is superoxide dismutase. If that sounds familiar, that's because It is the #1 ingredient in this mist from NIRA, the superoxide dismutase saccharide mist. This is a very powerful antioxidant mist that sells out all the time. It contains the same ingredient as this powerful little mushroom. What superoxide dismutase does is it slows down the aging process. That's why it's so powerful to mist your skin with it and get it into your body. Chaga converts use it for a variety of reasons: to boost the immune system, increase energy, improve digestion, and help to alleviate stress. Truly, there are so many great health benefits from this powerful little mushroom. Now you're probably wondering, okay, Kimberly, wonderful health benefits, we really want it. How do we actually get it into our diet? Let's jump into that now. Getting chaga into your diet is actually really easy, and you guys know me. I don't do anything unless it's not fussy. I have figured out a way to get chaga into my diet every single day. It's super easy, it's fuss-free. You'll have it down pat in no time. The most common way that chaga is consumed is as chaga tea. So in this bowl right here are little chaga chunks. These are chunks off of the mushroom that are harvested off the birch trees. My chaga chunks came in a package like this, and you can see I've had this around for a while. It's getting a little tatty at the top. I've actually had this container of chaga chunks for, oh my gosh, maybe 6 or 7 months now. What's inside is this little bag of chaga chunks. The way that I make my chaga tea is in my crock pot. These are the chaga chunks that I'm currently working with, and here's the good part. These are absolutely reusable. I'll fill up my crock pot with my bottled water, add my chaga chunks right into the water, put the lid on, and then I just let it simmer overnight. In the morning, I pour that chaga tea into a pitcher, and this is the pitcher that I use all week long. Once I put the chaga tea in my pitcher, I take those chaga chunks and just put them in a plastic baggie, and this goes in the freezer until I'm ready to make a new batch. So now we have a big batch of chaga tea. This is the part where it gets so fun and so easy. This tea is what I use to make my coffee in the morning. In other words, what I boil for my French press coffee is not water, it is chaga tea. So chaga tea is the basis of my coffee every single morning. So when I'm enjoying my coffee in the morning, not only am I having that delicious coffee flavor and that little bit of caffeine boost, but I'm also getting the extraordinary health benefits from the chaga. So easy to do. I don't even taste the chaga in my coffee. It doesn't impact the flavor at all. It's a really easy way to get extraordinary antioxidant benefits into my diet in just a seamless way. Make your coffee with your chaga tea. Not only do I have my chaga in my coffee every morning, but in the evening when I make my sleepy time drink, and I'm still using and loving the Pure Sleep, I use chaga as half the base. The rest of the base is coconut milk, and then add my Pure Sleep. This is such an easy way to really create a much more healthful environment in your body. It's super affordable and super easy. So now we know the incredible health benefits of chaga tea. I haven't come across anything that provides so many incredible health benefits and is so easy to do. You really can research chaga and find a wide range of studies that talk about how healthful chaga is for us. Not only does it boost your immune system and help deter cancer growth, but all the benefits of lower blood sugar, lower blood pressure, increased energy, the list just goes on and on and on. So when I first found out about chaga, I had just kind of gotten a whiff of it from some videos I was watching, and I had no idea what it was or how to use it. So I started doing some research, and then I figured I wanted to get this into my diet, but I didn't know where to buy it. That's when it really got interesting. There are a few chaga companies. I did some research, and I ended up buying my chaga chunks, and this is still my initial box that I purchased several months back from a company called BIRCH Boys. I used the chaga tea, gosh, I made the chaga tea probably for about 4 or 5 months, maybe longer. And then I mentioned it in a video. I forget the name of the video. I'll go ahead and link it for you down in the description box. So I mentioned the Chaga Tea in the video, and I had no relationship with the company. Really, I'd only used their products. I just linked it from the website. So here's where the story gets even better. Truly, this Chaga Tea story just keeps getting better and better and better, because this is what happened next. So I did the video, I talked about Chaga Tea, and a whole bunch of you loved the idea and jumped on board. Well, about a week later, I get an email from the owner of the company, from BIRCH Boys. Now, mind you, they didn't know who I was. It wasn't an affiliate link, nothing. He sends me the sweetest email and he says, "We all of a sudden saw a huge spike in our Chaga Chunk sales and we couldn't figure out what was going on, and we finally hunted you down." Isn't that just the sweetest thing? Here's where the story gets more engaging and more interesting. Turns out that the owner of BIRCH Boys is actually the most incredible young man. He started this company when he was 15 years old. I'm not kidding you. Here's what happened. His grandmother found out about Chaga, now this was probably 8 or 9 years ago, and started harvesting it in the local area. The owner of the company's name is Garrett. Garrett lives in the Adirondack Mountains where there are birch forests. So he and his grandmother started harvesting chaga, and they really just fell in love with the whole process. Garrett started the BIRCH Boys Chaga company and started selling it at local farmers markets. Well, clearly the company has grown since then. He now leases 220,000 acres of pristine birch forest where he harvests his chaga mushrooms from. The company is one of those amazing kind of companies that is so wonderful, so founded on ethics and good health. I truly feel so lucky and tickled to have found out about him. Garrett is a wonderfully brilliant young man, and this is the type of young leader that's truly going to lead the next generation into a life of true health. What I found out from that phone call from Garrett not only was the story behind his passion for chaga, but the fact that he has a whole array of chaga products. I didn't even know that. I just jumped on, got my box of Chaga Chunk. Garrett has expanded the line into tinctures, which is a formula that you can just put under your tongue if that suits you better than creating the tea. He has pre-made tea mixtures. This is maple Chaga tea. I haven't tried this yet, but it sounds delicious. And this is wild chaga tea. He has loose teas, not only a ground chaga loose tea, but a turkey tail loose tea. If you haven't heard about turkey tail, you gotta check it out. This stuff is pretty extraordinary. He's formulated a chaga skin cream and also put together a smaller box of the Chaga Chunks. Now I wanna tell you, this video is not sponsored at all. As a matter of fact, I am so thrilled to just be talking about Garrett's company because it's one of those cool companies that is so wonderful, and I want to shout it from the mountaintops because his product is amazing. The health benefits are extraordinary, and it's just a really, really cool company. So as you can see, Garrett, who is now the ripe old age of 23, I'm not kidding you, he's 23, has this whole line of chaga products that are well priced. They're really, really good. And I do think that you really want to get chaga into your life. So the next time you reach for your antioxidant blueberries, make sure that you're enjoying them along with your chaga coffee. I want to thank you for joining me for this all about chaga tea and why you should get chaga into your diet today. I had so much fun sharing this information with you. I tell you what, I am passionate about this subject. I'm passionate about this company, and I'm so grateful to Garrett for bringing to market something that is so needed. I hope you found this video fun, useful, and helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You guys know it just tickles me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.